everybody, Edo here, and the good folks at Crowd Games sent along a copy of Artbox. Artbox is a really simple party game for all ages. I'm sure that it probably has some age in here somewhere. 14 plus, but I think you could probably play this with pretty young kids. It's a very accessible drawing game. Basically, what you're going to do is there's a person who's the captain of the round, and the person's going to roll these 4 dice. These dice have square or rectangle, circle or oval, triangle, any type, and a line, but not curved. And they're going to roll the dice. And then you take whatever you get and you put them on the spaces. And basically, you are going to have to draw with these shapes. So each player is going to get 2 of these, word cards. They have like Saturn or fiddle. Fiddle would be really hard. Pen. Pen wouldn't be too hard. But you're going to deal out 2 to each player. They're going to pick one that they want to draw. Ooh, a scorpion or a hang glider. Well, let's see if I can do a hang glider. And there's shields. There's a lot of cool stuff in here to not so show what you're drawing. But you're going to have a piece of paper. It's double-sided. One side's for images. The other side's for guessing, which we'll talk about in a second. And I'm going to try and draw a hang glider using 2 triangles, a square or a rectangle, and a circle. So maybe I'll try to do this big enough that you could see it. So let's do this. Get a really long rectangle here. And you can overlap and make them of different sizes. And let's give him a little, okay. Could be better, could be worse, but I've now drawn my little hang glider. 2 triangles, a circle, and a square/rectangle. Everyone's going to have different ones. Everyone's working on their own. What works here is all you have to be able to do is draw those shapes, right? So it sort of it levels the play field for drawing. And we played with grandparents, with kids. Really easy. Really easy. I like it. I like how it lets you be creative. Now, when this gets placed out, you don't have an orientation, so it can be extra confusing because they're so abstract, but I think that's part of the game. So anyway, everyone's drawing. As you finish, you get a token. You're like, I finished. You face down. You get the number 1. Everyone goes. It can play up to 8. Get them all face down. You hand them to the captain. Captain shuffles them up and is going to lay them out on the table with all the numbers. Then everyone has a second piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, it's 1 through 8. And so the other thing is everyone hands back in all their cards, what they chose. Let's say there was, 5 of us. So we have the 5 that people did. That same person, without looking, is going to grab 2 more, tuck them in there, shuffle them up. And so this is a big deal. So you actually see options for what things are. It helps, but boy, this is still a challenge. You're going to have all the things out. So somebody will see hang glider, but that doesn't mean they think my thing's a hang glider or somebody else's. It's surprising, even with the words out. Sometimes some people do great jobs and everyone gets it, but other times it's I don't know. So you're going to have all the images, all the words, and then people guess. So you have this piece of paper, go to the first one, who drew it? Oh, everyone guesses. Everyone will have some combination of those. And they'll look and who drew it? I drew it. It was a hang glider. Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was a fiddle. Whatever. Whoever gets it right checks or puts a little plus on their card. And then you add up everyone who got it right. So if 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 5 players gets it right, it would get a 4. Go around, around, around. Then, essentially, the player who has the most, the drawing that was most widely seen correctly, say 4 was the best, that person gets a point. And then, and if there's a tie, whoever finished first gets the point. And then whoever got the most right on their card and finished first gets a point. They have this little timer when people are guessing to speed things up, but I don't think you really need it. And that's it. It's fun because drawing these shapes is easy, right? It reminds me a little of Starlight. Starlight, I think is the name of it. It was Blue Orange Games, Starfield, Starlight, Starscape. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically you're making constellations. This works too because you're just using these small shapes. There's a pro mode where you have different points for whether you got the image right or the guess right, but pretty straightforward and simple, and that's it. Explain it in 3 minutes, play it, and have a good time. You can play 2 rounds, 4 rounds. It doesn't really matter. The act of each round is fun in abstracted from the actual game. So I thought it was pretty cool. It's cool art direction as well, and just a simple all ages game, even though it says 14 plus, maybe because it has small components or something. But this is Artbox. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.